Hi everyone, I'm Glenda with SureFit Designs and whimsically known as Glenda the Good Stitch. In this very short video, I'm going to talk about common hip shapes and why SureFit Designs is going to fit all of your hips. Now, the common hip shapes that I generally deal with are the diamond shaped or pear shaped, which is small in the waist and bigger in the hips, and then heart shape or apple shape, which is sometimes small in the waist, but then you blossom out real full in your tummy area and in your high hip area, but you get smaller in your low hip. And then there's the straight or rectangular shape, kind of like what I am, which is up and down. So let's take a quick look at the SureFit Designs master pattern for the pants. Some of you are familiar with this pants pattern and know that it is offered in a very wide measurement range, going from 28 inches around in the hip up to 62 inches around. And for our international customers, we do give you the centimeter equivalents as well, so it doesn't matter which system that you want to work in. Once you've taken your body measurements, you simply are going to plot them on the master pattern and connect your dots together, and the resulting pattern is what I call your body blueprint, or in the industry it's called a sloper. In this case it would be your pant sloper. So now let's take a look at what these common hip shapes would look like. So the heart-shaped hip person has, and I should also just say, I'm using a common waist measurement of 32 inches around. So for the heart-shaped hip person, we come out to a very full shape in the high hip area. In fact, she goes from 32 inches up to 46 inches in the high hip. But then, if we follow this green line coming down, you can see that in the low hip, her low hip is smaller than her high hip measurement is. So the pattern follows along with your body and reflects the shape of your body. The next one we'll talk about is the diamond or pear-shaped hip person. So relatively small in the waist, but at least 10 inches wider in the low hip area than the waist. And so as we follow this red line coming down from a 32-inch waist dot, we're going to follow this as it comes further out to a 49-inch hip. And you can see the distinctive difference between that diamond-shaped hip and the green heart-shaped hip. So SureFit Designs always follows the configuration of your body. And of course, this blue one here I've called straight or basically rectangular. This example shows a 32-inch waist, a 34-inch high hip, and a 35-inch low hip. So as you come down, you can see that that line is basically straight. So you can see with SureFit Designs that it doesn't really matter what your body measurements are. As you plot them out on the master pattern is going to reflect your body. For this and other videos dealing with SureFit Designs and other fitting issues, please make sure that you go to the Learning Center. And I do invite you to join the SureFit Designs community. You can do that in 3 easy steps. Make sure you join our newsletter, and when you do, there are free gifts to get you started. Secondly, make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And the last thing is, we have a great Facebook group that you're very welcome to request to join. It is a closed group, but we have international ladies from all over the world who are participating, showing their projects, interacting with one another, and in general, having fun. Make sure you join us.